Beatrice was known throughout Willow Creek for her flawless execution of everything. Her arithmetic was impeccable, her handwriting a perfect script, her flower arrangements masterpieces of symmetry. She never spilled a drop, never misplaced a book, never uttered a word out of place. She was, in short, perfect, or so everyone thought. This perfection, however, came at a price. Beatrice lived in a world of rigid rules and self-imposed pressure. The slightest imperfection sent shivers down her spine. She spent hours meticulously planning each day, leaving no room for spontaneity or, heaven forbid, mistakes. The annual Willow Creek Fair was approaching, and Beatrice, naturally, was participating in the baking competition. She'd spent weeks perfecting her recipe for a delicate lemon tart, a recipe passed down through generations of her family. The pressure was immense. This wasn't just about winning, it was about upholding her reputation, her flawless image. The day of the competition arrived, bright and sunny. Beatrice, dressed in her crispest apron, meticulously arranged her tart on the judging table. The judges, a panel of esteemed local bakers, examined her creation with discerning eyes. Their silence was deafening, a stark contrast to the cheerful chatter surrounding other contestants. Then, disaster struck. A clumsy fairgoer, juggling a cotton candy and a half-eaten corn dog, bumped into Beatrice's table. The lemon tart, her perfect lemon tart, tumbled to the floor, shattering into 1,000 pieces. A collective gasp rippled through the crowd. Beatrice stood frozen, her face paling. Tears welled in her eyes. Not tears of sadness, but tears of shame, of failure. She felt a wave of nausea, the crushing weight of her perfect facade crumbling around her. She wanted to disappear, to melt into the ground and escape the judging stares. But then, something unexpected happened. Mrs. Gable, the oldest and most respected judge, knelt beside her. "Accidents happen, dear," she said, her voice gentle. "It's not the end of the world. What matters is that you tried your best." She smiled kindly, and something within Beatrice shifted. Other contestants offered words of comfort, sharing their own stories of baking mishaps. Beatrice, surprised by their empathy, began to cry again, this time tears of relief. She realized that perfection wasn't the goal. Learning and growing were. The judges, impressed by her grace under pressure, even offered her an honorary mention for her dedication. Beatrice didn't win the blue ribbon that year, but she won something far more valuable, the acceptance of her imperfections. She learned that it's okay to make mistakes, to stumble, to fall. It's in those moments of imperfection that true growth happens. And from that day forward, Beatrice baked with a lightness in her heart, not striving for flawlessness, but for the joy of creation and the sweet taste of progress.